are back with Dietitian Maddy, who is going to be teaching us how to make a delicious fall grilled cheese sandwich. I am so excited to try this recipe with you today.
Me too.
So let's go ahead and get started. So here's what you're going to need. A 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree, 1/4 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, salt and pepper, 4 slices of wheat bread, 1/2 cup of autumn harvest cheese, and 4 sage leaves. Right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what we've already got going. We've got some tomato soup warmed up on the stove because you can't have a grilled cheese sandwich without tomato soup.
No, you cannot.
and then I've already got our bread buttered and ready to go. We have got a couple of really cool cheeses that you can find at Hy-Vee. So Maddy, tell me a little bit about those.
Yes, so in our cheese shop, we have a ton of different cheese flavors. Dana is our cheese lady. She does a really great job of kind of getting those different flavors of cheeses, especially for the season. So we're gonna do, we have pumpkin spice here, and then we also have like a cheddar too. So maybe if you're not like a super pumpkin flavored person, we kind of have other options too. As a dietitian, of course, I always like to promote, you know, kind of that balanced meal. So this will kind of be that good source of that healthy fat and a little bit of protein too for the sandwich as well.
All right, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and I'll have you slice up those that slice of cheese for me, and then I'm going to mix together our spread. So we've got our 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree that I'm going to just put into this bowl here.
Yes, and pumpkin is really just one of those kind of nutrient dense foods that I always like to tell people that would be a really great addition to adding into things. So again, on a sandwich is really good. Pumpkin is really high in vitamin A and vitamin C, which is really good for our eyesight. And then we're kind of getting into that cold and flu season. That would also be a really great way to kind of fight off that infection or any kind of sickness that we're getting as well. It's also pretty high in fiber too. So fiber is also really good for our heart health, kind of that good gut health as well, and then managing those blood sugars too.
I gotcha. Well, and you can't have fall without pumpkin flavored things. Like that's just
in my world. You can't. You have to have pumpkin something.
Yes,
at least once a day.
You know, I think pumpkin, or not pumpkin, but fall is my favorite season for flavors.
Yes.
You know, there's so many fun things that you can make in the fall because you've got not only pumpkin, but you've got apples, you've got peaches.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So many
things in season that pair really well together flavor-wise.
Squash. Oh my gosh, yes, so many things.
I'm so excited.
All right, okay, so I'm already going ahead and putting the spread on this slice of bread here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it right into the pan, so then you can add a slice of cheese.
Okay, we'll do pumpkin first.
And then it says, we're supposed to do sage leaves on top, so I'm gonna add a few of those.
And kind of doing like fresh seasonings like this is really good too, because sometimes if we get seasonings kind of on the shelf, they're a little bit higher in sodium as well. So if we kind of have something a little bit more fresh, we are a little bit more in control of kind of that salt sodium content too.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna put the top piece on here.
And then of course you can do a white bread, but again, whole wheat is kind of a little bit more of a better option. Again, it's got that really good fiber, which is going to be good for gut health, helping balance those blood sugars, those kinds of things.
The fun thing about grilled cheese too is it's fast.
Yes, too. And then another thing, I know veggies are really good on like grilled cheeses too. So sometimes I'll make a grilled cheese and I'll do like pumpkin. Avocado is really good on there too.
Ooh,
not sure how it would taste with this recipe.
Probably
but I mean, tomatoes
and cinnamon maybe might not be. But then again, who knows? You can't knock it till you
try it. Like do as like a topping on the bread.
Oh, that could be.
That would be a really good idea.
I don't know if I have any cinnamon. All right, looks like they're ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these off heat. They look amazing.
Yes, and they smell amazing.
Smells
like fall.
It does smell like fall. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna give that one to you. And then we of course have our tomato soup. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get that ready to go for us.
Yes.
So one little trick for you if you are wanting to maybe thin down your tomato soup is you can also use chicken broth in there. So if I do a can of tomato soup, I just throw in a can's worth of chicken broth to help make it just give it a little bit different flavor. So.
And too, I feel like sour cream, which we've kind of talked about this before, everyone kind of likes putting their sour cream in a soup. Plain Greek yogurt, really great substitute again. Or maybe if you're just having like a soup, you're not necessarily pairing it with a sandwich, you could always up the protein that way too. So.
All right, perfect. Well, Maddy, I am so excited to try these grilled cheese sandwiches.
Here we go.
So thank you so much for being with us today.
Yes, thank you for having me and during my favorite season of year.
Whoop, whoop. Mine too, mine too. Well, and for you guys at home, if you are wanting to try out today's recipe, you can go to ky3.com. And of course, if you do try it, reach out on social media and let me know how it goes.